picture this. You are walking through the Canadian tundra, and then suddenly, in front of your path, pops out a little snowshoe hare. It looks at you, but then suddenly, a giant blur of gray fur knocks it off its feet. You run away, anxious not to be eaten too. You turn around, and as you do, you notice the marvelous Canadian lynx, which is, fortunately, the subject of the speech. Let's first talk about the color and weight of the Canadian lynx. Now, as I already mentioned, the Canadian lynx is gray, but it also has black face markings. These are very interesting. It also weighs about 11 to 37 pounds. I'd say that's about half or a third the size of me. I am very small. But that is the smallest type of lynx. Its claws are really big, and they appear like this because of the snow. Because of the fur all around the claws. So the claws are usually like big snowshoe shape. That's what they look like when they imprint into the snow. They look like a giant oval. So if you want to identify lynx tracks, those are how you identify them. Snowy tundra and the forests near the tundra seem to be the main habitat for the lynx. The lynx loves Canada. It's very common there. But they tend to like the forests in the tundra more than the tundra itself. In these forests, they have large territories. And since Canada is large, these territories are numerous. They can be controlled by a single lynx, which is very, very impressive. One single lynx can control this much territory. They are not endangered. They are quite a common animal, actually, in Canada, although we Americans deem them to be very uncommon. The main diet of the snowshoe hare, of the lynx, is the snowshoe hare. There are in mass quantities, which allows it to not be endangered. So the snowshoe hare is the main diet of the lynx, as I mentioned. But the lynx is the main diet of another animal, surprisingly. There is one animal that tops it in the food chain, and that is the fisher. What is a fisher, you ask? Well, a fisher is a creature 2 times the size of an otter, looks exactly like an otter, and 1/2 the size of a lynx. So if it's 37 pounds, let's say it's like 19, 20 pounds. So the fisher might seem cute, but it's not. It's very not. Its instincts are sort of like the bears. They can climb trees. And they also attack their prey viciously. If one attacks a Canadian lynx by itself, that is actually common. They are not pack hunters. A creature half the size of a lynx can go at a lynx and kill it and win the fight, which is surprising. Anyhow, there is one more thing we have to discuss about the lynx, and those are its unique abilities. The lynx has 2 unique abilities. More not like abilities, more features, unique features. So the features of the lynx, they have giant tufts of fur near their neck. These also have black markings on them. But the most interesting one would have to be the fact that their hind legs are larger than their front legs, so they slope down when they walk. This can allow it to pounce more easily. So that is basically the summary of the bio of the Canadian lynx. This Canadian creature loves its dense forests and the snowshoe hare on which it feasts. The stronger it gets, the more easier it will be able to fight off the fishers. And next time you walk, or next time you might walk through a Canadian forest, keep your eyes peeled for a blur of gray fur. Thank you very much. Oh, also, the research for this project was from the Canadian Lynx article on Wikipedia. Thank you.